The gay bar, the Blue Oyster Bar.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing too, is that we always talk about what couldn't fly today from the 80s movies. That was one, and then the working woman storyline, the prostitute.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, there are some stuff that
offensive and wouldn't fly in 2020.
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. But I did love that Blue Oyster Bar scene, or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me of my times at Rich's back in the day. All right.
Okay.
We're the brass rail. Here we go, everybody. Scale of 1 to everything bagel.
No.
What do you give Police Academy, the OG?
A flat 9. What? Yep, I thought it was really good. Not supposed to.
Officer Tackleberry. Crap.
I chuckled. The characters had depth.
Way to go, Meryl. All right, next week, the movie review. You know what's on tap now? One of the greatest was Steve Guttenberg from Police Academy, and the great Wilfred Brimley,
Nice.
who has, what, diabetes, right?
This is the Cantori Show. Weekday mornings on 100.7 San Diego. 100.7 San Diego is giving away 2020 for 2020. $2,020, that is.
Amy from opposite side.
Holy crap, yes.
Are the winners $2,020 cash.
Oh my god.
And EY.
Wow, I am so happy.
Just listen weekdays at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. for the text and code word. Be in the running for the weekly grand prize of $2,020.
Amy from opposite side.
2020 for 2020.
And you're in cash.
For official rules and info, go online to 107sandiego.com.
This week at Grocery Outlet, stop by for quick return granola bars. 24-count variety packs are just $1.99. A savings of up to 72% versus traditional grocery stores. Also, stock up on Naked Organic Pure Coconut Water. 33.8-ounce containers are just $1.49. A savings of up to 73%. And be sure to visit our pet food aisle. We have a huge selection of Blue Buffalo pet food and treats, all at amazing prices and sure to make your furry friends happy and healthy. Offers good through January 21st. Grocery Outlet, you like it. At Kaiser Permanente, we care for the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. We support our members by providing high-quality mental health care, hiring skilled and compassionate doctors, therapists, and nurses.
Without antibiotics. And $2.99 for the 6-inch veggie delight with hand-cut veggies on fresh.
Rust, stop it. All right, you're on the jury. This lady has been kicked out for breastfeeding her puppy. She wants $1.1 million. Now, knowing that animals are allowed in and that breastfeeding is okay, what are you doing?
Saying no money for you.
No, nothing. Huh?
No.
Nothing. Not even like a gift card for a hot apple pie?
No.
Hot apple pie. They make those things anymore?
Yeah.
I think the only McDonald's that sells hot apple pies anymore is up like in Alaska or something like that.
Possibly. Nothing.
All right, Emily says nothing. Chris Boyer. Yeah, give her the money. All right.
$1 million?
Sure. It's 1.1 million.
Why?
She's helping a dog, and I'm surprised the camel nurser off to my left is not more empathetic.
Well, we haven't heard her answer.
She would exclaim,
Just one thing at a time here. Chris Boyer is awarding all $1.1 million.
Holy crap.
Go ahead, because, and let him explain what.
breastfeeding is allowed, and
Yes, it is.
you have said that dogs are allowed in the restaurant.
That's right.
So breastfeeding of dogs, therefore, is allowed.
That's right.
That's it?
And you like, it touches your heart that she's helping to save an animal.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's chainsaw.
Zero money. Go have lunch at Boyer's house.
Forget it.
Bring your dog.
Nothing. Right? Sarah?
You get the money back for your meal that day, and that's it.
Now, Chris Boyer wanted to know why it was that you were sympathetic and breastfed 10,000 camels. And yet you seem to have turned your back now in a similar situation. Why the inconsistency?
I don't think it's inconsistent. I didn't hear anywhere in the story that that puppy was dying.
Well,
or...
it's a 6-week-old puppy. It cannot live on its own.
Okay.
It can't live on its own.
Well, there's no That's fine. I don't have a problem with her breastfeeding the puppy. Whatever, save it. That's fine. If it's causing more of a scene at this public place and a woman had to be carried out in an ambulance, well then, you know what? It's a little disruptive. You need to go. You're not going to get $1 million.
No, wait a minute. Breastfeeding is allowed there.
But they kicked her out. It was causing a scene. Someone had.
That's why she's suing.
Right, but you're not going to get $1 million. It's not okay. You can have your money for your Happy Meal back. But that's it.
So it's okay that they kicked her out?
I don't have a problem with
It's
that.
protected by law.
With the scene it was causing and the reaction, and it was being such a disturbance.
Should that not be on the people, the close-minded people? This is an act that is protected by the government of the United States of America,
I'm not
the
calling
finest
the cops on
nation
her.
in this country.
I'm not calling the cops on her. I'm giving her a happy refund, and
We're way past the cops, lady. We're in a court of law, and you're kicking her out again.
because of her. She's the one taking us to the court of law. We didn't call the cops on her.
Because her rights were violated.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not on her side on this one. She can.
And you don't see the inconsistency in that.
No, not
You're
with
out
this.
there willy-nilly running around with both titties out. 5,000 camels on both sides of you.
For free.
You weren't doing that in private.
I have to do what I have to do to save a massacre of innocent animals. And I'm not doing it
How
in
many
McDonald's,
animals?
I'm doing it in the Outback.
How many animals have to
What does the
die
steakhouse do to you?
before it's okay? You wouldn't make it past my voir dire, madam.
I don't even know what that means.
I didn't think so. Ruth, what do you say?
Get her out.
Nothing, huh?
Go home and hang your head in shame.
My goodness. Even though what she was doing is protected by law?
No, because it doesn't say anything about breastfeeding puppies.
It doesn't not say anything about it.
You have to stick with your species.
It doesn't say that.
Well, it should.
Okay, you can campaign for that at a later date. Today, we're dealing with what it says.
Well, the intent of the law.
Madam, that is not your job
The
here.
intent of the law, it means humans.
Ma'am,
Breastfeeding other humans.
I don't know who you think you were when you dressed up this morning here, but your job is not to interpret the Constitution or our laws.
She gets nothing.
And you haven't explained why.
Because it's gross. That's why.
We're kicking people out of rooms because they're gross?
Yes.
That's unconstitutional.
Do it at home, in the privacy of your home.
Since I already pointed out they were serving cow's milk to humans, which is cross species,
We're not drinking it out of the cow's teeth.
but because it's impractical, not because it's
Give that puppy a bowl of milk and call it even.
plenty of people who will drink out of a cow's udder. They're called
Plenty of
farmers.
people. There's plenty of people. Really? Hang on. We got a new courtroom. Chris Boyer is claiming there are plenty of people who drink directly from a cow's teat.
Where?
They're called farmers.
They
Really?
do not.
Which farmer have you witnessed doing this?
One. I haven't.
Sit down, fella. What's coming up in our crackpot news here? Is your butt sore? What's going on over there?
I just got restless
You're just a
leg.
complete mess over here
Yeah.
today, aren't you?
Yeah.
What happened to you today? Are you ill?
Last night I'm not sick, but I took some NyQuil to help me sleep.
This is what's messed you up.
Oh, he's
The
drunk.
NyQuil.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's got a
It's
hangover.
not good for you. It's not good for your performance.
Yeah.
Got
You're right.
alcohol.
I totally agree, and I won't do that tonight.
When did you take NyQuil?
8 p.m.
Oh, you should be okay. Should have worn off.
I thought so,
Did
too.
you drink the whole bottle?
No.
Wait, you leave one shot left?
No, I took what I thought was a normal amount.
And what's the normal amount that you think? Here comes a lie. Here comes a lie. No one takes the normal amount. It's always at least 2 shots.
A pull.
A pull.
A pull.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know what he pulls. All right.
Yeah, no
What's coming up here in our crackpot news?
Well, I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I do have a couple of stories that may embolden Boyer. But today might be the day to do it because he won't even realize that I'm helping him out.
He's opposite Boyer today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do have a story about a McDonald's drive-thru. So we'll see what you would do in this case.
Okay. Got a nice $50 gift card. Send you off to On the Border. You'll have to pay attention to the news, and then you're going to have to navigate your way through the bandits next. The
NTSC is back on the KGB.
Some TV moments you just have to watch live. And with 70+ channels of live television, YouTube TV is your go-to for all sorts of unmissable moments. We're talking championship performances, epic plot twists, and fun-filled comedies that make you laugh till it hurts. Don't miss a moment of the TV you love. The best way to stream live television. YouTube TV. Try it free at tv.youtube.com/San Diego. Terms apply.
Saving is easy with Spectrum Mobile. Unlike other providers, you can actually mix and match our unlimited and by the gig data plans, so you can build the perfect family plan. Unlimited nationwide talk and text is always included. See for yourself with the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator. Go to spectrummobile.com/save and see how you could save up to 40% or more. Plus, you can change plans without penalty, and there are no added taxes.
Hands, with the nails going in at the base of the palm. They did that so as not to break any bones. I mean, there are many aspects that pertain to this, but all I'm saying is just because you saw on a video some guy fancifully depicts Jesus with his arm. Una barrera muy delgada entre el hecho de una persona migrante cuya vida es hasta menospreciada, es hasta poco valorada, y cuando ya lograron establecerse y generar riqueza, lo que ocurre mucho con nuestros connacionales por otro lado de la frontera, y desde luego también con gente que viene de otros países, cómo son recibidos pues con los brazos abiertos, las remesas millonarias.
Se me ha dado un cambio, el todo, porque el todo me ha colmado de...
So this really is a landmark.
En el cual van a pagar impuestos de acuerdo al valor de esa propiedad.
Talk to 95577 and vote now. Text and data rates may apply.
Hi, this is Dennis Prager, and we just launched a new Pragertopia membership called Pragertopia.
The right person at the right time. Learn more at surroundsandiego.com. So, alternatives.
So my name is Hannah, and I had recently just gotten into an accident. I didn't really know how it worked or what my responsibilities were, and she made that really clear from the beginning and made it really seamless and easy for me. I think you try to just let it go and you kind of convince yourself that it didn't affect your life as much as it did. And then when I went through this whole process with Stephanie, just kind of reflecting on the impact that it really did have on my life, and then getting the proper reimbursement, even just for the bills and the time off from work, it makes you realize how...
What is God doing in 2020? Well, we know He's using family radio to spread the gospel to you, your family, and around the world. Saints are being equipped to share their faith, and friends are being introduced to the saving grace of Jesus Christ. Would you like to join?
One for podcasts, but don't take our word for it. Find the Restless Ones on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Loose Cannons with Steve, Rich, and John. Today at 3. KLSD AM, KGB FM, HD2, San Diego. Is the Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Hi, it's the Herd. When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you guys can laugh at me all you want.
this is the Herd.
Oh, yeah.
With Colin Cowherd.
I'm setting the tone.
This show on radio.
Broadcasting live from Los Angeles. The Herd with Colin Cowherd starts now.
Live in Los Los Angeles. It's a Wednesday. This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we're live on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Packed today. Nick Wright joins me in 20 minutes. He's one of my faves. You know that. And Joy Taylor this morning. Joy, how are you? I got a haircut this morning. I'm getting ready for the Super Bowl. I got my shoes all lined up and a haircut this morning.
The haircut looks great. So do you have a new lineup of shoes? Because you're starting, we're slowly turning Colin into a sneakerhead. And has been on this.
I have. You guys are getting
me a couple pair of Golden Gooses. And
my wife's into it. Get better shoes. I wear the same shoes all year. They look like nonsense. So I'm getting into it.
Sneakers are an expensive habit, Colin.
I know. It beats meth.
But there's such a good habit, in fact, that Rob Parker is not cheap about them.
Yeah, Rob Parker's the cheapest guy on our network except sneakers.
Yep.
So I want to start with this. I tell my kids this. I tell my daughter this. Be ready the minute you get out of college. Be ready to go. Because you don't know that the first company you interview with is the next Amazon or Microsoft. Don't get a backpack. Don't go to Europe and find yourself. I ain't paying for it. Find yourself in college. You got Fridays off, 3-day weekends. Find yourself every weekend. Hopefully not at Senior Froggies. Find yourself in college. Be ready to go. A lot of people backpack to Europe, going to swim around for a few years, bartend. Opportunities. Companies love to hire young people. You're cheap. We're looking to mold people all the time. You're wasting days off the clock, baby. Be ready at 21 to go. Intern in college, travel in college, go to Europe in college, but be ready to go. And Kevin Stefanski is the new Browns head coach. I think it was a good hire. Cleveland doesn't, but Cleveland's instincts right now are not great on football. I don't know if he works, but I kind of like the hire. I thought it was the best of all the non-well-known guys like Mike McCarthy. This was the best. But I'll give you an example of why Baker Mayfield is trouble. He's immature. This was the perfect year for Cleveland to take advantage of a situation. Now, I was going to give you this. Just in the AFC, think about this, Joy. Andrew Luck retires. Big Ben gets hurt, misses the season. The LA Chargers implode. New England misfires. Sam Darnold gets mono. Patrick Mahomes gets hurt. 6 different breaks. But you're too busy doing commercials, too busy calling out the medical staff. It was a wasted opportunity by Cleveland and Baker. He was not mature enough, and they were not organizationally strong enough. And I think the window closes for Cleveland. This is not a shot. They're just not as interesting. I was fascinated by Cleveland this year. And they got several huge breaks. Andrew Luck retires. There's a playoff team, gone. Chargers imploded, playoff team, gone. Big Ben hurt. Are you kidding me? Lamar's still young. But now, look at next year in the AFC. Oh, the kicker and the center come back for the Patriots. So is Josh McDaniels. Buffalo's staff is outstanding. Josh Allen now, he'll be better. The Jets, Sam Darnold's not getting mono. Baltimore and Pittsburgh are better organizations than Cleveland. And Cincinnati now has Joe Burrow. Tennessee, appears Mike Vrabel can really coach. Houston has Deshaun Watson. In Indianapolis, they'll go after a Brady, maybe a Bridgewater, but one of the best GM coaching combos in the AFC. Then there's the Raiders, who, let's be honest about this, Gruden and Mayock can draft. They got all sorts of good offensive pieces and the energy of moving to Vegas. Patrick Mahomes is back and healthy. And the Chargers, Denver, by the way, let me throw this out there. I'll already make a bet Denver's the most improved team in the league next year. Sneaky good hire by Pat Shurmur, offensive coordinator. This is a prime example. Don't waste my time backpacking across Europe out of college. Find yourself in college. I'm paying for 4 years. And my daughter's good about it. She's interning, she's moving.
Préstamo que nos iba a dar mi suegra. Hacerle unas preguntas a nuestros invitados el día de hoy. También el 619 desde San Diego, 688-2000. Uno de los temas.